I rarely hear stories when I play the works of composers unless they have themselves provided it. But in the case of the D major Prelude and Fugue, I do, sort of. For me, and I'm aware that this is a completely personal thing, this is a Christmas work. The Prelude has all the joy of the Christmas oratorio, in fact, which is in the same key. So it's so it has, for me, it captured exactly the spirit of the Christmas oratorio, which is why I can't help linking the two pieces. But I extend this story, if you want, with a fugue, and that's a little more borderline. I see it as the mystery of Christmas, if you want, and also the love of God sending us His Son. So for me, this diptych just ties perfectly well those two sides of Christmas, the joy and the more mysterious one. So the Prelude, as I just played, is a bouncy, extremely lively, almost wild in parts piece of music on a grand scale. It is one of those preludes which is in two parts, which is a recurrent feature of Book 2, which are both repeated. It's almost like a mini sonata form, and it has one very attractive feature, is that it mixes ternary rhythm and binary rhythm in some places very clearly at the beginning. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and eventually he even mixes the two in the second half. So all in all, it's a fabulously attractive piece of music. Now, when I say that my take on the fugue is more personal, I do not believe when I look at the score that it should be played the way I do. And that's a sort of conflict that I have. But I have come to the decision in playing the well-tempered that when my brain conflicts with my heart should win. And that is a clear case where the heart wins. What I believe the piece should be is more something like and what tells me that is a meter. I played definitely at 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's actually written at 2, so it should be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. But I can't help it. I cannot feel any other way. And I feel strongly because it happens to be one of my favorite fugues of Book 2. So I've got to go with what I feel. What really lures me in this, apart from the atmosphere that, as I say, evokes to me the mystery of Christmas, is also the absolutely sumptuous harmony that he creates. So harmonies like that, or there is, I mean, for me, there is a great tenderness in this fugue. That's what the writing suggests. Interestingly, I won't say it draws on a pre-existing piece of music, but this certainly has, there is a fugue by an unknown anonymous writer that has a subject which is very, very similar, and I'm going to play it to you. It's called Wegweiser, the indicator. The features that it shares, well, the subject of the fugue we're talking about has two strongly characterized elements: the three repeated notes, and then these figures. Now, if you listen to the Wegweiser, tiny piece, but the connection between the two works is quite incredible. Whether Bach knew this piece or not is a matter of conjecture. We probably shall never know. And of course, as usual, Bach's piece is infinitely more developed and superior in every single way. Nonetheless, it does remain an amusing fact. I'd better not say anything more about this fugue and let you hear it.